Hey, this is Jolene from the facepaintingforumshop.com, and I'm here to do a little demo for you. Two new products. The MyKim is gold, and I'm going to do a little wash over that. It is from Fantasy Worldwide Paint, and so I am going to use it as a wash over the forehead to create a pretty little background. If you're wanting a more opaque, you'll need to use a brush. I'm going to use the Global in Mexico to do some pumpkins on my forehead. And I'll load it up real well. I sprayed my cake and I wet my brush in order to get a good load. I'm going to do C shapes, not quite touching, on the outside, and two more on the inside to do my center pumpkin. And then over the arch of my eyebrow, I'm going to do a smaller pumpkin, same C shapes. And on the other side, you could put a tiny pumpkin on the other end of each of these three if you wanted to do a set of 5. I am going to next take up and load a small number 1 with brown to do my stem, and then just do a little flick there. And the next thing I'm going to do is take my liner brush and load it up with the peacock green from Superstar and make a couple of swirls to represent some vine work. Now remember, don't be afraid to overlap things. It's hard to get over that fear when you first started to face paint. It adds a lot of interest though when you do overlap these greenery swirls. Okay, so now I'm all done with my swirls. I'm going to come back and add a little green to the bottom to represent like it's sitting on top of some leaves. And then I'm also going to add some leaves to the top part next to the stem. Okay, and I decided that after this I wanted to add a little bit something to the center of the design, so I added some teardrops to the bottom there. You could place a small jewel here at the bottom. I decided I want my teardrops bigger, so I went in and made them a little bit bigger. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use our new chunky gold glitter, and I learned something because I had not used it with the Global. You're going to need to either wet that Global because it did not stick, or you can use, I'm going to use the gold from the MyKim right over the center because it has a little bit of a soft tackiness to it. It makes it blendable. But I just ran my finger over it and then tapped the glitter on top of that. Okay, and I'm using that as a center highlight. The video does not do this justice. I'm going to use it around my design, around the empty spots to kind of fill in gaps, where normally I would maybe use dots or something like that to fill that in. This glitter does a good job of filling in space. I'm going to have to find something other than this bag to keep it in though, because it is a little bit messy, so I'll probably get a small container to put that in. I'm going to come back and brighten up the design with some Tag Neon Yellow with a Mark Reed number 1. Okay, I'm going to use that around the edges just as a highlight. I think white is a little bit too bright for a highlight on this, but you can totally use white if you feel like you want to. But I like this neon yellow over this orange. Again, this is Tag Neon Yellow. So I'm going to come back with a liner brush to do my Starburst in white. And this white helps to brighten up the overall design. And once I started adding this, I kind of thought about, this kind of reminds me of Cinderella's pumpkins. And the center one is the one that she's going to turn into the carriage. But that is it. So if you like, comment, and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.